What's going on, everybody? Soliaka here, and I want to try to explain to everybody about the entire thing that's been going on with Titusville. And we're going to start at the beginning. So, from the beginning of all of this, if you remember Orlando's Voice Transparency, OVT, he went out to Titusville and he got trespassed.
If you remain on or return to the above described premises, you may be subject to arrest. This trespass warning remains in effect indefinitely, okay? That's forever, all right? It does not get lifted.
Then, from that trespass, 2 days later, I went back and I had the chief of police, Chief Lau, I had Sergeant Anderson, and a few others.
Mr. Taylor, are you going to leave the park?
I need to call my lawyer.
I'm asking
No,
you
no, no.
to leave the park.
I need
You're
legal
being
advice.
told to leave the park.
I'm telling you.
Trespass from the park, or are you going to leave the park?
If you trespass me and you want to start writing up that...
But do you want to know why? Sir,
Yes, I do want to know why.
Because it's a county park.
It's a city, county,
There's
whatever
no
park.
firearms allowed on a county park.
Okay, so in accordance with section 810.08 and or 810.09 Florida statute, you are hereby ordered to leave the above described premises immediately. If you remain on or return to the above described premises, you may be subject to arrest. This trespass warning remains in effect indefinitely. You understand that?
For how long?
Indefinitely.
Forever?
Forever.
Ever and ever?
Forever and ever and ever.
I can't wait till I come back.
So, we go through this, and we're at this point, they've actually violated state law, 790.33 of the Florida State Statute. No city, county, town can create their own firearm ordinances or anything to that effect, which they did. They said the reason that we were trespassed was because of our firearms.
Sir,
Yes, I do want to know why.
Because it's a county park.
It's a city, county,
There's
whatever
no
park.
firearms allowed on a county park.
Well, that's against the law. So, for about 3 to 4 months, we are fighting. I'm calling like every week. For 3 to 4 months, I'm calling every week, every other week, saying, hey, you can't do this. I want my trespass lifted, da-da-da-da-da. I'm calling the state attorney of Titusville. I'm calling the police department. And I'm calling Brevard County. And that's where, like I said, we're going to get to that next part here in just a second. So, I'm calling all these agencies, and I'm trying to get this thing lifted, and finally, they're going to be finally releasing Orlando's Voice Transparency's body cams. They held those for almost 3 months. So we finally go through all this, and through that process, I'm talking to the state attorney like, hey, what they did was unlawful, you know, quoting the statute, da-da-da-da. And they're like, oh, we're going to get your trespass lifted. So we did this mass audit with John Felix, Eyes on, there was a whole bunch of them. I can't remember everybody that was there that day, but there was a lot of us. And so we go through that process, and our trespass is lifted.
I need my trespass rescinded.
It's already been rescinded.
Okay.
So, after that, I go and I'm doing a pro se lawsuit, and I'm serving them papers about a lawsuit. From that point, they take those papers.
Yes, please. That's all I'm asking. Thank you.
Did you want to talk?
What do you want to talk about?
Well, you're here.
I know, that's all I had to talk to you about. And same thing with the other 4 officers and everybody else that was in.
Do you want me to take the rest of those?
Absolutely.
You are served. You are served. You are served. You are served. You are served.
Thank you very much.
And I start getting phone calls. I get a phone call from, I can't remember if it was the state attorney or somebody with inside the county there. And they were like, oh, and I'm like, hey, look at these videos, da-da-da-da, this was against the law, this is the penalties for that. And then a week or 2 later, I get a letter in the mail saying we didn't find anything wrong. So then I posted the audio of the Brevard County Parks and Recreation manager. I posted the audio of the conversation I had with him. That link will be in the description below. I'm not going to repost it only because they may say, oh, he reposted or something. I don't know. I'm just saying I'm not going to repost it, but I believe it's still up, and I'll put that link in the description if you want to hear the audio. So I post the audio. 2-3 weeks later, they put out a warrant for my arrest, and I don't know about this arrest. So I'm out open carrying in Brevard County, and I get into a fender bender. I mean, when I say a fender bender, I bumped this lady's thing. It had a scratch on it. It cost me like $100, $150 to fix. They just buffed out the little scratch. But through that process, I found out I had a warrant, and I had a felony warrant. So I'm like, I'm not resisting, whatever. I'm just like, hey, I don't know nothing about it. I don't even know what it's about. I find out what it's about, the wiretapping, blah-de-da-de-da. I go through that whole process. And as I'm getting bonded out, the correction officer says that we have to take a DNA swab. The crucial thing here is that now I am on a FBI database with my DNA. So now, I hope you're starting to understand why I have so much animosity towards Titusville, is because of their negligence of knowing the law from the beginning, all the way till now, even with that, because my charges were dropped, from then till now, they've only put me on a registry with the FBI. That is my problem with Sergeant Anderson. That's my problem with Titusville PD. That's my problem with Chief Lau, is that they didn't understand the law to begin with, and they almost violated my rights. I had to get rid of my guns because I was scared they were going to come for them. They put me on a DNA registry. All these things because they didn't know the law. Okay, so be it. So we fast forward to today, right? And so this is the day that I meet Sergeant Anderson again. These are going to be the body cams of Sergeant Anderson, and I'm going to tell you, they don't have any transparency. They don't care. They just want to make me go away, and I'm not going to go away. And so everybody out there that would like to go to Titusville again, you need to email me at thearmedfisherman@gmail.com and let me know you would like to go to Titusville. I have a date in mind, and it's going to be a very good date, and we're going to go out there and we're going to have a good time. So, that being said, let's get into the body cams. Don't forget, hit that like, share, and that subscribe button. Links will be in the description if you need to redress your government. And let's do it. Solo Yacker, deuces.
Otherwise, I'm fishing everywhere.
One black female juvenile, 1012, 1065 starting mileage. Go ahead. 41,124, 41124, 10 bullets. 1026.
115's out at Veterans Memorial Park.
Okay, so you basically got pulled out.
1026.
Okay, perfect. Hey, so I'm not no ill will. I'm gonna walk past you.
As long as you got your show us your fishing equipment, fishing license, and then we're on our way.
I met you before. You're the fucking douchebag.
Hey.
Fuck you, you piece of shit.
Just ignore
You're
it,
a
man.
piece of fucking
Tell me your
shit.
fishing stuff, man.
Yeah,
Just ignore it.
right there. Do you see it right there? It's attached to my fishing gear. It's attached to what I'm fishing with.
You mind pulling it up?
You're a fucking piece of... No, you're not FWC. Anderson, you're a piece of shit.
Okay, hey, do you got your fishing license on you?
Bye.
Do you have your fishing
See
license
ya.
on you?
Bye.
Do you have your fishing license
Yes,
on
I
you?
do. Go
Okay.
get call FWC.
Let
We
me
already...
see-
Dude,
let me see
you
your-
ain't
know what's
gonna
valid
go
or not.
through this route, dude.
Okay.
379.354.
Yeah, I understand that.
The only person that can run my fishing license, hold on, no ill will. No, dude, but this guy's a piece of fucking shit, and I redress my government, and this guy's a piece of fucking shit.
Okay.
Yeah, you might want to fucking get out of here.
What is attached on the other end of this?
Don't worry about what the fuck is attached to it. Unless you're FWC, don't touch my fucking...
Do you have a rock, or do you have, what do you have?
Don't worry about what... I am fishing. That's all you need to know.
Are you fishing?
If you want to question it...
Are you fishing, or are you,
yes,
are you soaking a rock, or what are you doing?
I am fishing right now. The only thing you need to know is that I'm fishing, and if you want to get FWC out here like you did the last time, and they're going to go through the same thing. You already know who I am, so fuck you, you piece of fucking shit. I don't like you, dude. There's my fishing license right there. Fishing license. Other than that...
Oh, hang on one second.
Just let me see what the...
hold on, that's my fishing license. You guys can't even run my fishing. The only thing you're doing is taking my name and running it through David. Because guess what? I've already got all those records.
I don't need David. David just tells me if you have a driver's license or not.
NCIC, FCIC. We already know. You guys illegally arrested me for a felony for wiretapping. And guess what? What happened with those charges, bud? What happened? What happened? You're a piece of shit. I can't wait to get you on the court. Dude, I can't wait.
Okay.
Fuck all of y'all. Bye. Bye. See ya.
Okay.
See you later. I got a fishing license and I'm fishing.
This is just a string. This
you
is just
don't.
a string in the water.
You are not FWC. If you want to call FWC, you can call them and get them out here. Because other than that, I am telling you I'm fishing, and then we will find out if FWC proves that I'm fishing.
Michael.
What?
By all laws, we can be anywhere we want to be, correct? I can be right here, right next to you.
Let's waste taxpayer money just like you did. And you're going to cause taxpayers a lot more money in a couple... Yeah. Don't worry, buddy. I got your name, I got your badge number, and I'm going to...
Well,
I want the incident report number, blah, blah, blah.
Let me just ask you this, all right?
Shut up.
You're a legal gun owner, right? So in the time of mass shootings, like that, when all these people are doing shootings,
I wish I was around when a mass shooting was happening, because I would have shot that person. I would have killed the mass shooter. If you weren't there, I would. If I'm there, I don't care. I don't care.
With body armor and a rifle?
Hey,
of course they're going to call
don't cops explain to me.
Did I draw my gun on you?
No. This guy violated my rights. He violated Florida State. Hey, can you arrest him?
No, I won't.
See, exactly, because he violated state law.
He was acting in the performance of his lawful duties, which he is sworn
Do you have a Florida concealed weapons permit, Mr. Anderson?
That's none of your business.
See, and I will find that out, because if you do, you signed a piece of paper saying, I know the 790 statutes. Under 790.33, you violated the law. You owe me $5,000. Look up that law. Look up 790.33. You owe me $5,000 for violating my rights.
So you go around to different municipalities looking for reasons to sue them, is that correct?
I go around the state of Florida.
Trying to figure out ways to sue to get taxpayers' money versus having another job, or what?
Do you know how many lawsuits I have?
How many? No lawsuits against other cities?
But I'm going to bring one because you decided to violate Florida law. Florida law gives me $5,000 every time you want to violate preemption law, saying I can't be somewhere with a gun.
What law did I violate?
Preemption, 790.33.
Okay.
Which is preemption. No city, county, town can come up with any law that restricts my firearm rights.
Okay.
So if I'm carrying my firearm legally, like I was that day.
Well, what did I specifically do?
I was carrying my firearm lawfully, correct? Right?
Good.
Yeah. I was carrying my firearm lawfully, and you trespassed me, and your chief Lau, said the reason I was being trespassed was because of my firearm. That is against preemption. Your city, county, town cannot create their own firearm ordinances. That's why I can't wait to see you on the friggin' on the court on that. Dude.
Are you abandoning your fishing?
Nope, I'm fishing.
Okay.
I'm waiting.
Okay.
I'm just waiting. I can willy-nilly walk around here looking at the water. That's what I'm doing, just walking around the water, checking out this beautiful town.
Okay. Are you trying to just harass me, or are you trying to fish?
I was here fishing, and I didn't harass anybody. But the second I saw you, I don't like you. And I'm redressing my government because of what you did.
Okay.
We're gonna head out. If we need anything from you, I'll talk to you again.
I don't care, dude.
All right.
This guy already knows who I am, and he knows that I don't break the law. And then these guys,
I got you.
These guys violated my rights. They said, "Oh, this wiretapping," because their Parks and Recreation that gave them the authority to so-called trespass people. Yeah, see, it's funny how that.
Michael, it doesn't look like you're fishing right now.
I'm fishing. My line is in the water.
How do you know if you got something? It looks.
Call FWC. Anderson, shut up. Call FWC if you need to. Shut up. Get out of here.
Okay.
Kick rocks. Walk of shame, buddy. Bye. Bye,
Why do you keep harassing me?
I'm not harassing you.
You followed me all the way from that dock over here
because I'm waiting
for the
on
purpose
fish.
of harassment.
I'm waiting on fish.
You have a dolphin that might end up hooking onto your line, and if you do that, then you'll be illegally hooking
into my line.
I
You don't know what I'm fishing.
I have a feeling it's a fake fish like it was the last time.
If it was a fake fish, I'd be casting it and casting it.
Okay.
This time, I've got some dead bait in the water. So walk of shame, kick rock, and go fuck yourself. Thanks a lot, man. Bye.
I don't know. I'm gonna call 106, see what he said.